Welcome everyone to Language Learning Insights, where we dive deep into the best strategies for mastering a new language. Today, we're tackling two critical concepts: the idea of fail fast, don't fail later, and the impact of perfectionism on language learning. Let's start with fail fast, don't fail later. What does this mean exactly? In the context of language learning, it encourages us to embrace our mistakes early on. Why? Because these early errors are valuable learning opportunities. When we make mistakes, we get immediate feedback. This helps us identify what we're doing wrong and allows us to correct it. Think of it as a GPS for your language journey. It helps you reroute when you take a wrong turn. By failing fast, you build resilience and reduce anxiety about making mistakes. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't want to make mistakes. Well, let me tell you a secret. Mistakes are your best friends when learning a new language. They force you to engage more actively and think critically about what you're saying or writing. This active engagement promotes deeper learning compared to passively avoiding mistakes and staying in your comfort zone. So, failing early is like a booster shot for your confidence. As you get comfortable with making and correcting mistakes, your confidence grows, leading to more fluent and natural language use. Plus, it makes your learning process more efficient. You focus on problematic areas right from the start, making your study time more effective. Now, let's talk about perfectionism and how it can negatively impact language learning. Perfectionists often have a fear of making mistakes. They might avoid speaking or writing in a new language because they're afraid of getting it wrong. This fear can severely limit their practice opportunities, which are crucial for language acquisition. Perfectionism also leads to stress and anxiety. The constant worry about being perfect can actually impede your cognitive functions, making it harder to learn and remember new information. And when you spend too much time on minor details, you might not make much overall progress. It's like trying to perfect the first chapter of a book without ever moving on to the next. Another issue with perfectionism is that it can reduce your enjoyment and motivation. Learning a language should be fun, but the pressure to be perfect can make it feel like a chore. This can lead to burnout and decreased motivation, especially when you don't meet your own high expectations. So, how do we balance this? By adopting a growth mindset. Focus on progress over perfection. Celebrate small victories and improvements, and view mistakes as valuable learning tools. Set realistic, incremental goals to build your confidence and competence gradually. Remember, learning a language is a long-term endeavor. Be kind to yourself and accept that perfection is unattainable. Making mistakes is not a sign of failure. It's a sign that you're growing. So, to all our language learners out there, fail fast, don't fail later. Embrace your mistakes and let go of perfectionism. You'll find your language journey more effective, enjoyable, and ultimately successful. That's all for today's episode of Language Learning Insights. Thank you for tuning in, and happy learning.